Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now, this will be your waxing moon reading. A little bit late, I'm sorry, obviously Mercury retrograde hit me and also one of my cameras is out of operation. So there is no shuffle video, it's just going to be a photo that will be up in that corner of the reading, or possibly two photos if any clarification cards need to come out. Now, what we're looking at is what to increase with the light of the waxing moon. Now, like I say, it's late, but it's covering a 2-week period, so hey ho. Now, the reading either is for you or it isn't. There's not a lot of past, but there's quite a bit of present. So if the present doesn't fit, have a look at your rising. Well, especially have a look at your rising sign. In ancient astrology, your rising sign was considered far more important than your sun sign. But yeah, look at your sun, your moon, your rising, at the Venus and Mars, if you're into it, though, although your Mars is in Capricorn right now. Whatever happens, Mars is in Capricorn right now, and there will be some readings this week, either with or without a working second camera, to talk about that. There'll also be a timestamp down below so that you can get past all of my waffle if you're watching more than one reading. And I do say I watch more than one because it's well worth getting a more complete picture. But as I say, it's what to increase with the light of the waxing moon. All the other details about the reading are down there in the description. Let me bring up the cards. Right, Aries, this is a lovely spread that's in front of us. And what I do get the distinct impression is that there's a lot of new coming for you, trying new things, doing new things. We have as the God Force on the bottom right side, the God Force that is supporting you and uplifting you is Icarus with inexperience. Now, yes, okay, he plummeted to his death at the end of it, but he tried new things. And what is really interesting is from the Akashic Tarot, 3 cards jumped out, one of which is this one. 5 of Scrolls, Diversity. Let me bring it closer to the camera. Which again is about trying new things. Don't worry about spreading yourself too thin at the moment because you are in quite an abundant time. We have the Empress as the start of this reading. But what is really springs to mind, as well as that abundance, fecundity of opportunity and resources that is around you, there is an element of guardianship I am seeing with this. She is embracing that sign of Venus, so maybe there's a love thing going on, but she's encircled by the entire zodiac. There are plenty of energies, plenty of forces coming in that she is focusing on slowly, all of them, because I get the impression she's turning that that hoop, the circle of the Venus symbol. Although that makes me hope that the little cross bit at the bottom is loose. Otherwise, it's just going to keep turning up like the hands of a clock and be quite awkward. But this is clarified by the devil. Now, 2 things. Do not get distracted by all these opportunities. Take them, enjoy them, try new things, new people, new circumstances, new ideas, new habits. But, okay. So to clarify the devil card, as I always do with my Demon Possessed Tarot by Bloodstone Studios, check them out, we have the Tower and the Star. So, because both fell out. What I'm getting the impression is do not be trapped in any of these new opportunities. Explore these new opportunities. Do not commit to anything just yet because your foundation is sound right now, as we see with the Tower that is standing strong in this card. And also as we move along, we see the Hierophant with the Ace of Wands. So listen to your intuition, follow those opportunities that once you have tried them, I don't want to say set your soul on fire after just reading from the Demon Possessed Tarot, but set your soul alight, that make you feel, yeah, this is what I want to go for. And you can feel that spiritual aspect. With the Hierophant here, it can be a card about rules and sticking to the rules. And there's an element of that. But what I'm feeling is it's sticking to your rules. So you are the one saying, yeah, if I do more of that, that agrees with who I am. If I do more of that, I don't agree so much. I'm not doing that. But you won't know until you try it. So really, there is a time of trying new things, because the unexpected. So you may be surprised at what it is that you try and encounter and suddenly go, you know, I feel really good in this. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel in tune. I feel like, you know, I'm not going to say anything as highfalutin as aligned with your higher self, but I'm reaching towards that. Certain things that you can do with gritted teeth because it's the right thing to do. This isn't what we're talking about here. There's that your lower nature thinks, hey, this is fun. And your higher nature is thinking, this is the right thing to do. This is leading me to the right place. And your higher self is going, come on, this way. That's it. Well done. Keep going. So that's a really positive feeling I'm getting, which finishes with Queen of Wands. So bringing things into manifestation, bringing things into the real world. With the Four of Swords, there is healing by doing this. And this is what the other oracle card says. It is time for healing. Balsamic Moon. What stands against you, the God force that is pushing you down, is the challenges that you are encountering. But I do want to say that, how's that pressing you down? How is that? Of course you're supposed to be hitting challenges at the moment. As I say, I think we still have a stellium of planets in Capricorn, which is about restrictions. It's about Saturn in Capricorn is at home in Capricorn, so it's pulling things back. Where your Mars in Capricorn is like, right, we want to do this, and Saturn's like, well, hang on, think first. You know, so try all of these many opportunities. Try definitely new places. But these challenges that you will encounter will form part of this, the unexpected, and reveal aspects to yourself that, hey, I didn't know I enjoyed that. I didn't know I was good at that. I didn't know I could cope with that. Superb. And you come out of it probably tired, but really pleased with yourself at what you've managed to accomplish. Because in the middle of the reading, we have ending with the Ten of Pentacles and the Moon. And with this Moon card, if I can pick it up, what I am feeling is the moon on the Moon card on this is a little weird because the crescent moon is upside down, like it's holding the magic, holding the luck, like a horseshoe. But I really do feel that there's the more mystical side of life, the more the more mystical and the more mysterious side of life is what is waking up alongside Ten of Pentacles, good foundation, good security, material resources, and beneath it, Knight of Pentacles, which is showing us, as long as you are listening to your intuition, the Knight of Pentacles is showing that slow progress will be made. But I do want to emphasize there's the King of Swords at the end here, and he seems very much in a guardianship role, looking at what to cut out and what not to cut out. And I do feel that I want to say it's what not to cut out. is the important thing. Out of all these new things that you try, some of them you're going to end up keeping and you're going to love it. And it's not what you thought it was going to be either. Going along the bottom line of the triangle, we have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So we have that family, balance, material happiness and nostalgia. But with the Knight of Cups, it's almost like you are transmuting that. You're not losing anything, but you are changing it into something new, something rather than something that you're coming from. You're also changing it into something to aim for. So that rather eradicates that whole sensation of nostalgia, because as you are developing, the family situation that you are trying to create around you is developing. The goals that your family, whatever consists as that, I mean, bear in mind, this could be to do with work reading. Your Aries, your entire chart at the minute is about work. So this could be about working as a team at work, and all of a sudden, whereas there's been a good team at the past, it's going to be an ace team at the future if you're following this and listening to all this. But progress will be slow, but there will definitely be progress. Now, I started shuffling these just to have a look at that challenging card, and I think one's just flipped over, and we have King of Wands, Two of Cups. So you are bringing the challenges are there to help you bring certain things into being, but you are going to have to bring those things into being despite the challenges. But if the challenges weren't there, you wouldn't have brought these things into being in the first place, and you will be achieving a unity, whether that's a contract, because here with the Four of Swords, this is all about you. But with the bottom row, it's all about you in relationship to other people, in relationship to family, in relationship to what you see as closeness. And the Four of Swords here reminds me very much of contracts, as does the Two of Cups. So with the Two of Cups, yeah, you have that relationship vibe that was going on at the start with that Venus symbol within the Empress card. So there is that love vibe there, but there's a lot of self-love, and there's a lot of try something different, learn new aspects of yourself, and then because you learn these new aspects of yourself, you are loving yourself all that much more, because you never knew you had that bit in you. That's a really, really nice reading. Now, the other thing why I was focusing on this was in this process, you are putting some things right. Seven of Forces, balance, very much like the Justice card of the Ordinary Tarot. So you're making things right. And then we have Archangel Raphael, which is very much about healing some form of wound, often a family wound, or certainly something that's like family stuff has buried itself deep into your emotions. So it's a long-term wound that is coming up to be healed and has the opportunity of healing. And I think rather than having a healing crisis, you can have a crisis by taking all of these options and avoiding those things that bring that wound up and go, oh no, I'm not going there because that hurts. No, dive into it. Absolutely dive into it, because your foundations are sound and you have that opportunity of, you can't see my hands without the second camera, can you? But you have the opportunity of that healing to come around. So this next couple of weeks, and to be honest, the new moon reading lasts a month. You know, it's not just to the full moon and then back again. There's different energies with each one. So it's new moon to new moon, really. Try the new things. Try them and enjoy them. And if at first they make you go, oh no, that's going to bring stuff up for me, that's an excuse to dive in. If once you've dived in, you go, you know what, this isn't for me after all, that's fine. But you won't know unless you dive in the first place. If this means anything to you, Aries, comment down below. Please press subscribe while you're there. As I've said before, there will be Mars ingress. Well, it's now going to turn into Mars transit Capricorn readings because of the way time's gone on. Your monthlies will be out soon, and then your next lunar reading will be the full moon reading. But yeah, try everything you can. Cheers.